Hello, hello, guys. Good morning. Welcome to episode number 64 of MLB 21 The Show. I am JD, Zach Dawson, your awesome commentator. Well, guys, with love, support, and respect, if you guys want to catch more MLB 21 every 1 to 2 days a week, as we continue to get through most of these days of this month of December, as we are about 2 weeks away until Christmas Day comes in. You guys can let me know. If you guys want to catch more MLB 21, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys love, support, and respect is key. We'll be meeting and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions. Happy Family Vlogs. What's up, sir? How are you? Welcome to the live chat. But other than that, if you guys have a Twitter, if you guys love, support, and respect is key. We'll be meeting and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube. And checking out our channel descriptions. Well, what all of us will find today, on a Saturday morning, December 11th, 2021 today, is new friends, new connections, with its new family members and new friends that want to see what kind of content you're pretty much building. And pretty much any content, popularity, filled with thumbnails, banners, and all that stuff. And pretty much coming out of Kevin, Sony, and Running. But I don't know if you guys have a Twitter today. You guys can let me know in the live chat what your Twitter name is. The name is Zach Dawson 824-65600 today. You guys can tell me also how long you guys been on Twitter for and how many days, months, years you guys been on Twitter so far today in this group. I'm not that hard to find on Twitter because I am that damn good of a commentator. For 5 years on YouTube and 3 years on Twitter. Inside and outside and hand. But like I said, guys, my numbers today, you guys call me Zach or JD, and my numbers are 824-656-00. Also on a Saturday today, guys, we guys also have a Steam. Guys, to check out the new installment of Halo Infinite. That's only been announced recently in the last 3 days. So guys can check that out anytime you like. But if you guys are not familiar with that, if you guys want to have an opportunity to check out other Zensby games like, say, sports, music, action adventure, RPGs, which I've been a hell of a fan for a long time since I was a kid, going into RPGs, and that is something I really, really wanted to get back into, and have no shortages or minor or major problems with RPGs. I always love RPGs, guys, since day one, so that's really something to look forward to. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, the name is Zach Dawson 93 on Steam. You guys can tell me what variety of games you like to play on Steam, and let me know if there's anything you'd like to add, or to add any gossip too. Anything you guys like. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, you guys also have a Reddit. Alright guys, you guys can friend request me on Reddit as well. Anything that follows is results we want to see here. Anything that's going to be fantastic or anything that's neutralized but perfect, making some good sense, and pretty much having anything in between. But alright guys, with love, support, and respect, you guys can check out Kevin, the only person I know I have on Reddit today, ever since I started Reddit. You guys can check him out every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Sunday's Getaway, my ghost Sunday's Getaway. Mondays through Saturdays, I love her as a good friend of mine, as he's good. But other than that, let's see what else. Running Egg is also almost 24/7. Unreal Engine. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a poll question today. Unreal Engine 5, that is, give me 1 second guys, that is free to play. Well, while we're at it guys, with love, support, and respect, we watch videos in full. Remember guys, we watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos, share me out, you guys can like them, support, comment in full. What score do you think it gets with gameplay? But other than that guys, you guys can share me out, tweet me out on Twitter and Reddit. And you guys can vote a land at 33 and the Greatest Showman at 14. But I do know the Greatest Showman was on yesterday, as far as I know. Well, alright guys, we actually have a new 3-game series for you guys. And today it is Game 1 at the Bronx in New York City. And it's today guys, and also today, it is the 16 and 14 Nationals. visiting the 19-12 New York Yankees. That's what I say, the nickname is the Yanks. But today, guys, in Game 1 in New York City, starting pitcher for the 16-14 Nationals will be the one and only, guys, Max Scherzer. Alright, guys, Max Scherzer has a win-loss record of 2-1, 69 strikeouts for a 167 earned average. Well, that's actually a good earned average between any visiting team, home team, or anything from a good and ordinary stretch at this point. Whatever it comes down to it. Alright, guys, also on the mound for the 19-12 Yankees is Corey Kluber. Corey Kluber has been having a good season. He has a one-loss record, guys, of 4-2, 37 strikeouts for a 3.29 earned average. Alright, guys, we'll just take it down to the ballpark. Remember, guys, top division 99 and 113. My highest mods is 242. 242 today, guys, in this group. So, I'll tell you guys what I did for anything on the app that I got the cast from. I'll tell you guys in just a little bit. But every 19 to 20 minutes, guys get IGN News. And it's not coming out of one of my peers this week. I actually did something that was normally on my own. But alright, guys, starting pitcher for the 16-14 Nationals. It's going to be starting pitcher, guys, Max Scherzer. He has a 167 earned average. I think that earned average is pretty good. Also, guys, he has a one-loss record of 2 wins and 1 loss. And here is his starting lineup, guys, for the 16-14 Washington Nationals. Alright, guys, here we go. Leading off first at short with Trey Turner, Luis Garcia at DH, Juan Soto at left, Kyle Schwarber at right, Josh Bell at first, Son Castle at second. Now goes behind the plate today, doing the catching. Josh Harrison is at third. And Victor Always, guys, is batting ninth at center fielder. Alright, guys, Young Gomes has an average of 88. He's well been struggling so far. So there's going to be somebody else in his place for catching. Also, guys, Juan Soto is only hitting 186 average for right-hand pitching. So someone will come off the bench for him as well, and anything normal to bring in. Also, guys, Josh Harrison is batting 132. He's also in a weak spot. So it's going to be somebody else fit in. But other than that, guys, good morning. Today's date is December 11th, 2021. Work was good yesterday. I'm like, ever since I was off the last 3 days after I came back to work yesterday between 2 to 10, you know, it was not a problem. It was, I guess you guys could say it was rainy, but I got up earlier. I got up a little more earlier this morning, like around fucking 3 or 3:30, and from what I can see, inside of my room, inside with my family, when it started raining earlier this morning, guys, I got up a little after 3, and I noticed there was a raindrop that pretty much got some of my mattress, but not a whole lot. But then I pretty much slept in after that, much more. Alright, guys, starting pitcher today for the 19-12 Yankees is Corey Kluber today, guys, number 28. Alright, guys, Kluber's 7th start has a 4-2 win-loss record of a 3.29 earned average. He's giving up 32 hits. And leading off first today, guys, will be shortstop Trey Turner. I was going to do quick counts, guys, but I'll do that next time once we get to another Nationals game. Alright, guys, first pitch. That one's going to be a ball 1. Not sure if I can maybe do it, but I'll try to do something. Hold on. I don't know if it'll allow me or not. I'm gonna try. Yeah, like I said, I actually forgot that I was gonna be able to do it. But I guess not. But it's okay. Well, guys, the first one is actually going to be a ball. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do quick counts the next time I do it. But I think we should be okay. But other than that, guys, if you guys want to shout out, let me know. Well, guys, with one ball, here's the pitch. Well, guys, that's going to be a foul to left. Looks like it was going to be an out. Well, guys, temperature today is 50 degrees, but here in the state of Ohio, it's only like in the 60s. But so far this week, guys, supposed to stay in the between the 40s to 60s this week, which I can really take that with no problem. Alright, guys, that's going to be a pop-up behind home base. Gets onto it, makes the catch. And that's number 66 grabbing it. And like, guys, that's the first out for the Nationals. without any corporations. Yeah, guys, the temperature only today is supposed to only get up to 57, which is 57 right now. We already know actually getting some wind. It's windy. It started having some rain earlier this morning, so I slept in another 3 to 4 hours. Maybe, actually, no, another 3 hours. And then I got back up around 5:30, maybe like 6 o'clock this morning. But I was okay. As long as it's really not much considering the facts for it. Well, guys, here comes DH's number 2, Luis Garcia. Well, guys, Garcia's batting 237 and 3 RBIs. Well, guys, here's the pitch. That's going to be a strike and no ball this morning. Remember, guys, I don't just love what I do. I just do it. That's the important thing. Another pitch. Swung a little too late, guys. That's strike 2 with no ball today. But on that, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, guys, get IZN news. As I always say, would you like to have some news? Well, guys, that's going to be a line shot to center field. Gets a little bit inside the bases, and that's going to be a double to center. Alright, guys, that's a double for the Nationals. Instead of going to first, guys, goes to second. Double number 3, guys, by Luis Garcia with a 16 and 14 Nationals this morning. But I'm still looking inside and outside of inside sports games, guys. I was hoping to get I was about to get a withdrawal from one of my peers so far today from yesterday. But basically, it has not been happening quite a whole lot. But, you know, that's why I decided to go through the Even app and get my ass 92 out of that son of a bitch, guys. I had no other choice. But I've been at Walmart for 4 years. But that's actually the only time I can get a withdrawal from my upcoming check. But my next one, guys, my next Money in the Bank, is going to be in 2 days before Christmas time in 2 weeks. Which... like I said, guys, I'm like, I can use the money right now. I can use the money right now because I'm not going to walk out here with nothing. So that's what I decided to do. So it's like, if you work at a place, you know, 9 times out of 10, you can decide if you want to take an opportunity. Like, say, Walmart, GameStop, Best Buy, anything you guys can bring. Well, guys, I gave you guys a poll question nearly about 6 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago. We'll get to that in a second. Well, guys, here's the question. For those of you, and most of us that do have a PS5, Xbox Series, and PC via Steam, here's the question. Here's the pitch. Well, guys, it's going to be a foul to left, 2 strikes and 3 balls to the left field. Well, guys, with the Matrix Unreal Engine 5, that is free to play this anytime we like. What score do you think it gets with gameplay, graphics, and any other? 10, 7.5, 5, or 2.5. Well, guys, here comes the leading home run leader, second place. And that will be, guys, number 12, right fielder Kyle Schwarber. He has 8 homers. Well, guys, 2 outs. Right around the second. Here's the pitch. Well, guys, that's going to be a foul to left. That's going to be a strike and no ball. Now, despite the fact today, guys, my agenda for pretty much for most of today is, ever since I did the series premiere after beating out Final Fantasy IX yesterday, I decided to bring the series premiere of Tales of Arise for you guys. Instead of me putting Tales of Arise over Quick Sales, I'm like, that game deserves to have a good slot for Thursday and Friday, so you guys will have new episodes of Tales of Arise. The game itself is good. Well, guys, it's ground ball to center. And will the run score? Yes. Oh, wait, I guess not. And that will still be a base hit, guys. And that's a single for the Nationals. When I'm saying does go to third, looks like the runner was going to score from third at this point, but almost got it identically. Alright, guys, get news in another 5 minutes. If you guys want to set out, please let me know. So that way we can sell you out and tweet you out every time. But other than that, my popularity's been pretty good. Alright, guys, here's the pitch. That one's going to be a ball and a no strike. And also, guys, the next batter is Josh Bell, first baseman. He also leads as well an OPS of 847. Alright, guys, first and third, 2 outs. With 1 ball, here's the pitch. Swung a little too late. Remember, guys, you gotta get there much quicker than that. If it's under the zone, between left to right, at the very bottom, and home base, or at the top part of the strike zone. You can't get there too quick. Not a whole lot. Other than that, I go back to work tomorrow, go back Monday, then I'm off Tuesday and Thursday. Then my ass has to work the next three days apparently, with Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Which actually is starting next week, the 20th of next week. Here's the pits. That one's going to be, guys, 2 strikes and 2 balls. Oh, what's on my agenda today, guys? Oh yeah, I'm thinking about doing a new episode of Deathloop this afternoon, and then I think I know what's going on tonight. I won't let you guys know what's going on during the time being. Well, I don't know. I haven't really decided. I mean, I just got off 3 days in a row after going back to work yesterday, so that's been the only thing. And I told my pun guys, I said, quote, I've been doing most of the tap while you were busy doing holiday shopping, and since it's not going to be able to start from there, but I'm like, I'm doing what I'm doing for our future, and you're doing what you're doing for our future. But other than that, we may have some going on tonight. I don't know. But alright guys, Nationals lead 2. We go to bottom in the first inning. Game 1 in New York City. No score. And here we go, guys. The starting pitcher today for the 16-14 Nationals. There you see, Max Scherzer, number 31. Alright guys, Scherzer's 7th start. 2-1, 1-loss record, not too shabby. With a 1.67 earned average. He's given up 21 hits, 6 walks, 69 strikeouts. And now the strikeouts is actually minimum, but maximum. Well, guys, leading off first is number 29, Zio Urshela for the Yankees. Has a tremendous 12-game hitting streak. Well, guys, here we go. First pitch coming out of Scherzer. Well, guys, that's going to be a strike and no ball. Nice slider. But other than that, we should be okay. As far as tomorrow night I'm off at 5, so I guess you guys could have another episode of Deathloop because that's coming out of the Game Awards. But guys, It Takes Two. The game called It Takes Two, guys, did win the 2021 Game of the Year the last couple of days. Because I have heard some good things about it, but I've never played a damn thing on it. But I was thinking Deathloop would have won. Deathloop would have won by example, or Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. But with both of those games, sincerely would have had a big opportunity. A nice, loving, caring, love, support, and respect opportunity. Because I think it would have done it too. Well, guys, that's going to be a foul behind home. Alright guys, 2 strikes and 2 balls. Here comes another pitch by Scherzer today. Foul on the cut. That's 2 strikes and 2 balls. But other than that, the Game Awards was really good. I gave you guys a full question yesterday. Here's the pitch. Strikeout, looking, got him. And that one, guys, is out number 1 for the Yankees. He struck him out essentially. But also, guys, I don't know. But after the announcements were, after we got plenty of premieres or trailers, I think most of that was really good. So like I said, I watched the first half. I did not watch the first half, but I watched the other half. So it was not a problem. Alright guys, next batter is center fielder, also number 31 today. Offensively is Aaron Hicks. He's batting .236. Well guys, rifle ball in hand. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be, guys, that was going to be a foul to left. And that one's going to be, guys, 1 strike and 1 ball added, even. Well guys, on the 1-1, Max Scherzer ready to pitch. That one's going to be foul on the changeup today. 2 strikes and 1 ball. As far as GameStop goes, I don't know. Well, I'm thinking, if I had to guess, probably next week. I don't know. Because I might be able to do something. Well, I might be having a different turnaround or something. But I won't let you guys know what's going on with that. So, you guys could expect a new episode of Deathloop this afternoon. Don't think it's going to be tonight. Well, guys, that's going to be foul to right on the curve. Saves that 2-2. Well, guys, we guys get news in a minute after this pitch. Same spot, foul behind home base again. That's 2-2. Well, guys, another 2-2 offering. Scherzer ready to pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wow. Alright guys, big on news to talk about today. Every 19 to 20 minutes, guys, love, support, and respect is key. With Izzy and news with all of you guys. Because we're just one big family. So Kevin, Sorty, and Running. And also Mia. Well guys, that's going to be a line shot to left field. And that will be lined up for a base hit. And that's going to be a double for the Yankees. That's looking double. 8th double, guys, by Aaron Hicks for the 19 and 12 Yankees this morning. Gets a nice, good start. I don't know if you guys have a Twitter. You guys can follow me on Twitter, guys. As your awesome commentator, Zach Dawson, 824-65600. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is key. And knowledge is power. Also staying loyal and positive. Anywhere you go, guys, on a live stream, or going inside of a group, and inside of any app you go to on Twitch or YouTube. Remember, guys, it's where we also meet and greet new people one by one. Follow the instructions on YouTube by checking out our good channel descriptions, and what we'll find is new friends and new family members that want to be part of this group that have never ever checked out your content before. That's why all of us can go where no one has ever gone before us. So, no one should be able to miss out on anything or be on their own, as long as we have plenty of people that care. There's always a lot of love, support, and respect in the air every time. But other than that, that's always through Kevin, Sony, and Bunny Egg. But other than that, you guys can tell me your first, last name information on Twitter. Maybe we can tell a little bit about ourselves in the live chat through Twitter. What you do on Twitter, what you also do on YouTube, and I can tell you a little bit more about myself too. So that won't be a hardest thing to get. Well guys, here's the pitch. That one's going to be a foul to right. Stays at a full count with 2 strikes and 3 balls. Well guys, 3 and 2. Here's the pitch. Strikeout looking. Did it get him? Got him. And that's out number 2, guys, for the Yankees. After that double from the previous time being. Alright, guys, next batter is number 99, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is a pretty good batter, guys, between any team he plays as. Well, guys, he's batting .293, 7 homers, 21 RBIs driven in. Well, guys, runner on second with 2 outs. But other than that, you guys tell me how long you guys been on Twitter. I've been on Twitter for 3 years. And also, guys, YouTube 5 years. You guys call me Zach with JD on Twitter. You guys also have a Steam. Do not forget to check out the great game, a great investment. You guys would like nothing more to play, as long as you play the son of a bitch. Like, if you guys think that game is better than Call of Duty Vanguard by far, that one, guys, is Halo Infinite. Now the only 2 Zenries for Halo Infinite is for Xbox Series, and also, guys, PC via Steam. But if you guys are not interested in that yet, if you guys want to check out any other Zenries on Steam, like say for example, RPGs, music, sports, any of the first 5 Pixel Masters of Final Fantasy. Remember, guys, I beat 2 out of 5 right now. But I'm still working on number 5. I'm taking my sweet ass time, with love, support, and respect all together. But other than that, guys, you cannot go wrong with having a gaming service like Steam. Any games you guys are looking to play. But other than that, guys, the name on Steam I only have is Zach Dawson 93. You guys can tell me what variety of games you guys like to play. Maybe we can share it out. And tell me what kind of information we can tell each other for it. Well, guys, here's the pitch. And that's going to be a bad omen, guys. It's going to be foul territory to left. Makes the catch. That's number 29 intended. And now, guys, it's the first out for the Nationals. Now, not only if you guys have a Steam and a Twitter, guys, you guys also have a Reddit. Don't request me as Zach Dawson. Check out my good friend, Kevin, aka Tubitat. The best way you guys can check out Kevin, aka Tubitat, is every Friday. Remember, guys, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. My girl Sony's Getaway. She's awesome, she's sweet. I love her, she's good. And I miss her every single time, guys. The way I do for the love of my life. And that would be, guys, my Rose Dawson. My point has been the most important thing in this group that I can have, and she's always one big family. Part of this family, too. But she's still trying to get herself back in the line set, guys. She's trying to. But she's trying to have somebody help her pretty soon. And once Reyes has to work this morning between 8 to 4, and then she's not doing anything tonight. So we might be able to do something to develop, but it all depends what's going on after this afternoon. Here's the pitch. Alright, guys, that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Gets under it and bounces off the wall. And that's going to be a base hit, guys, and that one's going to be a double. Well, guys, first out by Avila for the 16 and 14 Nationals today. Gets a double to center field. Like I said, guys, earlier this morning, I was about to do quick counts, but I'll let it slide this time. But I will do it next time around. But other than that, guys, to take out my Go Sodas Getaway every Monday through Saturdays. If Running Egg, I think every couple days, but sincerely almost 24/7. Whenever it's doing, despite the fact doing, well, most of us already know Running Egg very well. He goes live almost 24/7. Whenever he's bringing panel people with them, so people can take out doing any channel reviews or anything compared, or anything. Well, guys, that's going to be a line shot to left field. And that's going to be a base hit to left field. And that's going to be a double, guys. First double to left field by Carter Kaboom. And it's now second and third, guys, with nobody out. Oh my goodness. That's supposed to be business, guys. In the beginning. But other than that, guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing, not the fake thing, but the real thing, is, get ready, guys, through Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg, with love, support, and respect, is we watch videos in full, like them, support, comment in full, guys can send me out, tweet me out on Reddit and Twitter, Twitter and Reddit, and you guys can vote to land the 33, and the greatest summon at 14. Here's the pitch. Well, guys, that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Gets onto it, makes the catch. That's going to be out number 2. What a run score. And he's out of there. Looks like Avila was going to make a score, guys, but it stops him at home base. Gets a nice workout. Looks like he was going to run, guys, but he caught him. Alright, guys, we're going to bomb the second. Game 1 in New York City. Oh, my goodness. You don't see that very often, guys, but sometimes, or maybe oftentimes, or every once in a while. Alright, guys, big on news to talk about today. Leading off next for the Yankees is Gabriel Torres, number 25. Alright, guys, here's the pitch by Souza. Gets it from the stretch. That's going to be a ball and no strike. But alright, guys, we got news to talk about today. Today's day is December 11th. Remember, guys, we are 2 weeks away to Christmas Day. Spending a whole lot of holiday time with family, friends, and also the love of your life, too. But other than that, we'll see what happens. Well, guys, that's going to be a fly ball to center. Makes the cast in time defensively in the center field. And that is going to be the first out, guys, for the Yankees. Alright, guys, let's run them all down for you. So, alright, guys, so here we go. If you guys have not checked out peacefully, or strangely peacefully, you guys should check out a 6-minute video of IGN Daily Fix today. And that was actually 12 hours ago from yesterday. As you guys can see, Xbox Game Pass PC is quietly wins big at the Game Awards. Now, coming out of IGN The Fix Games, guys, if you have really blinked, you may have missed Microsoft's unique way of announcing a slew of PC games for the Game Pass. I did not watch that earlier this week at the Game Awards, but the best way to get games out of that is if you guys get yourself a PC, create yourselves a Steam account, you guys can play whatever game you want, any genres you like to play. That's why I've been a RPG Final Fantasy fan since I was a fucking kid, you know? That's what I came down to the interest. And also, guys, I've also been a big fan of sports for a while, too. Maybe a little more a long time with RPGs. Well, guys, on a 1-2 count, here's the pitch. Strikeout. Swing and a miss. Got him. And defensively, guys, that's out number 1 for the Yankees. So guys, to take out a 6 minute of that from the Isian Fix from last night. See if there's anything you guys are looking to play. Any good insights. Alright guys, back to the news. Tom Holland was approached. Guys, to be in Across the Spider-Verse. Why? But apparently, guys, nothing has come out of it so far. That would be, guys, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Well, guys, X-Batter's left fielder, second place, and that would be number 27, guys, Zakar Stanton. Well, guys, on a strike, here's the pitch. That was going to be foul at home base. Strike number 2 with no ball. Well, guys, here comes the 0-2 count. So we're going to deal him in. Strikeout. Got him. Says you're out. And the inning is over, guys. 3 outs in total. Alright, guys, we go to top of the third, excuse me. Go to top of the third today. Game 1 in New York City. With love, support, and respect. No score. Alright, guys, yeah, guys, Tom Holland was actually approached involving probably the next Spider-Man movie. And that would be, guys, Into the Spider-Verse. But coming out of last night, guys, between 7:25 to 6:22 today, from last night, according to Rebecca Valentine, as it goes on to say, guys, today, the kickoff this morning, for example, as you guys can see, Marvel Cinematic Spider-Man, Tom Holland, as he seems to be really enjoying being Spider-Man, the next one as the web slinger. Well, guys, it's going to be a fly ball to left field, gets onto it, makes the catch, and that's the first out for the Nationals. Well, guys, next batter is DH Luis Garcia. He doubled his first time out, guys. He's 1 for 1. Well, guys, here's the pitch. That was going to be a ball and no strike. But the thing about Tom Holland, guys, he actually likes being Spider-Man. But enough that he wants to be in Spider-Man, guys, in other universes too. Say, like Spider-Man, like Spider-Verse, guys, for example. But honestly, in a good spoof, and it turns out he actually was approached recently for an appearance in Sony's animated hit at one point. Now, in an interview, guys, from Tom Holland with Sci-Fi Wire, Tom Holland joined Marvel's MJ Zendaya. Well, guys, that one's also going to be a fly ball to right field. Gets onto it, gets a good hop. He makes the catch in time. Gets it back in, and that one, guys, is out number 2 for the Nationals. Alright, so yeah, guys, Tom Holland joins Zendaya. It's Ned's Leds, Jacob Batalon, and expressing a desire to make an appearance, guys, in the animated Spider-Man world. Now, it actually is an idea that seems at least a possible idea, and kind of like a possible opportunity, given the ways, guys, in which Into the Spider-Verse and presumably Across the Spider-Verse play with multiple dimensions. Alright, guys, we go to bottom of the third inning, Game 1 in New York City. Now coming out of that interview, guys, from Tom Holland yesterday, as he also went on to inspire and continue to bring something in balance. Now, Tom Holland, guys, especially is eager. Given that, apparently, guys, former Sony Pictures head and current Spider-Verse producer Amy Pascal, as he actually did approach him during the filming due to the fact of knowing him about a potential making some sort of a potential appearance. Now, Amy did actually ask him, and I quote. I'll tell you guys in a second, guys. Here's the pitch. That was going to be a strike and no ball on a curve. But Amy went on to say, and I quote, as Tom Holland went on to say, guys, to Amy in that interview, saying, Amy actually asked me on the set of this movie, and no one has ever come back to me. To when Zendaya followed up with, yeah, what the heck? So basically, guys, it's actually, well, if those two are going to be in the next 2 Spider-Man movies, I would assume it's not going to be until next year. And it's called from short base, guys. Gets a nice catch. And now, guys, it's the first out for the Yankees. Next batter is number 71, playing short. It's Diego Estrada. Alright, guys. Here's the pitch from Souza. And also, guys, Tom Holland also pleaded on behalf of himself, Zendaya, and Batalon. As he said, and I quote, "I love them. And I'm just waiting for the phone call to see when he can be Spider-Man again." And he he also said, guys, on that interview to Amy, he said, "Guys, call us. Put us in your movie that we want to be in it." Yeah, guys, I think Tom Holland's been doing an outstanding job as Spider-Man. But the first time he's ever done it was actually, oh boy, I think it was Far From Home. Oh, Far From Home? Wait, no. Well, the only two that had a minute was like Homecoming and what else? And Far From Home and Homecoming. But both of those movies, guys, Far From Home was out in back in 2019, and also Homecoming was back in 2017. I haven't seen both movies, but those two with Tom Holland are really good. That's something that's more to add up. But due to the fact, guys, if Marvel makes two new Spider-Man movies, what's it called, Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, Tom Holland would take that opportunity. I think he would. Also, Zendaya as MJ. I think they would like nothing more to be in it between those two. But they actually haven't. I'm not sure when that's going to be happening though. But that's going to be interesting. And we got Spider-Man No Way Home is coming out next week. It's going to be a pretty good movie, from what I can see through it. Like, guys, here's the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the right. So we'll see. Alright, guys, we got to check out some legendary strategies. As you guys can check out the heroic walkthrough, complete heroic walkthrough of Halo Infinite. If you guys have not checked it out already, go ahead, tell me what you guys think, because I've heard some pretty good things about it. I mean, I would like to play the game myself when, if I do get it for free on Steam right now, but it all depends. Well, guys, here comes the full count. Souza makes the pitch. That one's going to be a foul to right. It's going to be 2 strikes and 3 balls added together. Well, guys, another 3-2. Here's the pitch by Souza. That one, guys, same spot. Foul to right. But looked like it was going to be a home run. But, alright, guys, here's the pitch. This one's not going to be a home run. It's going to be a ground ball to right. That one's going to be a single to right field today, guys, offensively. And that's a single for the Yankees, as the runner does go on at first. And Zio Seal, guys, has a 13-game hitting streak. Gets a pretty nice streak offensively. Alright, guys, back to the news. As you guys can see, Netflix canceled Cowboy Bebop, the live-action adoption of the anime. As Cowboy Bebop, guys, will see its beginning and end one season. As the IGN Daily Fix, guys, the IGN Daily Fix today, why Cowboy Bebop was canceled at Netflix after just one season. Never seen the show, probably won't watch the show, but I know it has a little more of a strong interest. I don't know. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be a strike looking, and that's going to be 2 strikes and no ball. Well, guys, Souza nods his head. We're going to put the screws. Strikeout, got him. Struck him out. And the side is retired, guys. Alright, guys, 3 innings of play. We've got a top of the 4th. Alright, guys, leading off next for the visiting Nationals today. It's going to be, guys, number 12, Kyle Schwarber, playing right field. He's 1 for 1. That one, guys, is 6 minutes. You guys can also check out a video of Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. As you guys can see, not 1, but 2. Two No Way Home inspired suits in action. Here's the pets. Now, the reason why is Marvel Spider-Man, guys, has received a bunch of suit upgrades since it first released back in 2018. Back when Tobey Maguire, guys, became Spider-Man back in 2002, as the web slinger back then, also known as Peter Parker, he recently did not have the black suit until 2007 with Spider-Man 3. And that was when, guys, he got rid of the black suit. He fought everything he had in the top of the toots. And who did it? Eddie Brock did. He became his Venom and decided to be a badass at this point. But the way he actually did his webs, he pretty much did them with black. And when Spider-Man usually does his webs, white. White and pretty much gussy or gooey. But despite the fact, guys, for Venom, he actually has black, kind of like a black shaded color at this point. Alright, guys, here's the pits. Well, those two are not much more compared, but it all depends. You guys can check out the newest set between those two for No Way Home that are inspired. Alright, guys, back to the news. As guys can see, a game called Monopoly Madness. As Monopoly Madness, guys, breaks ground on Nintendo Switch. Guys, to check out 1 minute of the video. As Monopoly Madness is bringing fast-paced real estate action, guys, to the Nintendo Switch. What you guys can race for fame and fortune by managing resources. Here's the pits. That's going to be a strike and no ball intended. Well, I got 6 batters. Josh Bell, number 19, first baseman. So far, guys, Bell is 0 for 1. Rudder on at first. There's nobody out to contend with. Here's the pits. Now it's going to be a ball and a strike as well. But yeah, guys, Monopoly is fun. That's something I will say, and anything else to be added. But guys, that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Gets out of it defensively, makes the catch, and makes it for the catch indeed. And that's going to be out number 1 for the Nationals. All right. As far as other stuff goes, now my closer maintenance from that worked between 2 to 11 yesterday. He asked me if I'd seen the new Sonic gameplay, and I'm like, I have not. Why? So, in other news today, so far today, guys, for this morning. Oh, guys, that's going to be a ground ball to mid-sort, and that's going to be out of his hand. And that's going to be an error, guys. As runners will go to third and go to second without a throw. And that's going to be an E6, guys. Look at that one more time. Well, guys can see out of week 2. If you guys have not seen the throw from the Game Awards this past Thursday. As it will be the most beautiful Remedy game ever. I would not be able to... I don't think all of us can joke about it, but I think it's going to do very well. Oh yeah, the thing about Sonic is Sonic Frontiers. That's what the new Sonic game title is. Okay, guys, here's the pits. That was going to be a strike and 1 ball intended. So that's to see, guys, the new title Sonic Frontiers as an open zone Sonic and Future. I mean Sonic Adventure as an officially gets announced. Now, this is something I've never heard, but as long as it's actually a good special title, I can take it. But yeah, guys, Sonic Frontiers is going to be coming out late next year. I guess it's going to be coming out in the fall or fucking late summer. That's my guess. But yeah, guys, Sonic Frontiers is going to be coming out for PC, Switch, and Xbox One. I don't know if it's coming out for PlayStation or not. I would think so, but I'm just spitballing a guess. But we will let each other know when that's going on. Alright, you guys can also check out the 2021 Holiday Gift Guide. You guys can check out the best Marvel and DC comic gifts. So you guys can check out the best comics, movies, toys, and any collectible between those two guys from Marvel and DC fan. Strike out and he'll get them. And that's going to be the first out for the Nationals. Or it could be the second out or something. But it all depends, guys. It's good. Anything you guys can find on that, you guys better check the gift guide for it. Actually, that's 2 outs. I'm sorry. Alright, guys. Second and third, 2 outs. Here comes Carter Kaboom. Here's the pits. That was going to be a strike and no ball. Alright guys, Carter Kaboom, third baseman, number 8. It's 1 for 1, guys. He has a double in the second. Alright guys, you guys can check out a long video by the name of Sam Lake, as he actually talks a little bit more about Alan Wake 2. As Remedy writer, guys, Alan Wake 2 co-director Sam Lake, as he actually has a sit-down with IGN's Ryan McCaffrey for an exclusive interview to discuss some of Alan Wake 2. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be a ball and 2 strikes. We can never, ever get that quick, guys, as long as you wait for your chance and wait for your spot to put in. It's always important. But other than that, that one, guys, is 11 minutes and 33 seconds. I've heard Alan Wake 2 might be pretty good. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm about 60%. Well, guys, it's going to be a fly ball to center field, gets the glove on it, puts the pad on it, and he makes the catch indeed. Alright guys, we got a bottom of the 4th. Game 1 in New York City. Alright guys, the score is, so far there's no score. Alright guys, next batter for the Yankees is himself, guys, number 26. Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Alright guys, DJ LeMahieu is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Alright guys, here we go. Here's the pitch by Max Scherzer. From the stretch, that was going to be a foul to right. That's going to be a strike with no ball intended, but stays in the standard position. Alright guys, here's the pitch by Scherzer. Strike number 2, guys. Somebody was going to be able to swing at something from the fences or swing long left to right. Whatever it could be the measure. Alright guys, here's the pitch by Scherzer. With 2 strikes in hand, it's going to be a ball and 2 strikes. Alright guys, you guys can also check out the December 2021 showcase interactive called Saber. Guys, can check out the Saber interactive showcase for a surprising game that reveals brand new looks at a gameplay opportunity for us, and a special guest sharing some new information. I've never heard of the game itself, but I think it might be good. It might be average. I don't know, but we'll see. Well, guys, here's the pitch. That one's going to be a foul to left. Well, guys, and also check out an inside scoop of how you guys can kill hunters with good weapons, and how you guys can really kill them at a weak point. And now we got solely on Halo Infinite. But as I always say, guys, as the awesome commentator, the best we've seen, hardly any rats. Strikeout, got him. It strikes him out. And that one, guys, is out number 1 for the Yankees. Okay, guys, one last article. You guys can also check out the best home printer, your personal office or studio. You guys can look at the finest but the best items that can help your home station as the home printers for your house or apartment. Let's go into Mark Knapp. Alright guys, in other news today, we have all winners revealed from the Game Awards. And also, guys, Spider-Man 2 and choosing a suit. As it's actually day number 2, guys, for the Spidey saga. Saga or saga. Alright guys, that's going to be strike number 2 with no ball. And also, guys, the review of Don't Look Up. As long as it's not compared between a couple of combinations or something. Oh, guys, with 2 strikes. Scherzer working the deal. Here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Alright, guys, you guys consider yourselves news. Guys, we'll get more news probably this afternoon once we get to Deathloop. But, as far as what my love and I are going to be doing, well, it all depends. It's been 1 week ever since this last Saturday, since we had no damn time together. So we'll see. Strikeout, got him. And that one, guys, is out number 2 for the Yankees. And we got strikeout after strikeout after strikeout. It's a good way to have a good pitching performance. But either way, like I said, you can't get much quicker than that. As long as you wait for your bat to hit something better. good or anything that's worth aggressive. Here's the pitch. Like this one, guys, it's going to be a ground ball to left field. And that's going to be a single. Alright, guys, the Yankees get a single to left field. Get a little more expertise. As long as it's not anything that strains to a foot. Or gets a nice base hit. And naturally. Alright, guys, running around at first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Souza. That one's going to be a ball and no strike intended today. Alright, guys, next batter is first baseman Luke Voigt. Voigt is 0 for 1, guys, with a strikeout. Alright, guys, with 1 ball, here's the pitch. No, I've actually got cast now. I did through the Even app last night. And like I said, guys, I had no choice but to give myself an opportunity. Here's the pitch. So I get the former King does not get up its ball and get a couple of season replays of inside pitch. I'm like, I can do something that I haven't done for the first time at Walmart for the last 4 years. Trust me. Well, guys, here's the pitch, but I should be okay for now. I think for the next couple of days or something. But I'll let you guys know in the live chat. Well, guys, here comes the 2-2. Here's the pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. As long as it does not spread in the air. That's going to be a full count, guys, for 3 balls and 2 strikes today. Well, guys, on the 3-2. Here's the pitch. That was going to be a ground ball to short, mid left. And throws the first in time. That's number 29. And the inning is over, guys. Here we go. 4 innings of play. We're going to top of the 5th. Game 1 in New York City. And it's no score. Not violently or productively. But alright. Let's see what else we have today. Like I said, guys, you guys sort of receive an episode of Deathloop. I think you guys could. Not like it's going to be anything in the upper hand, but I think we will. I think we probably will this afternoon. As far as tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm doing the chat tomorrow night for Deathloop. Even though that game sort of won, Ratchet and Clank sort of won. That's what I'm normally was thinking. But so this way, trying to find the pocket. Like, guys, here's the pitch. Now it's going to be a ball and no strike today. Stays in the system not for hours, but keeps it in a good fashion. Here's the pitch. Another ball. Well, guys, here's your question again. Here's a question. With the Matrix Unreal Engine 5 free to play today, what score do you think it gets for gameplay with Keanu Reeves? 10, 7.5, 5, or 2.5? Just let me know in the chat today. See it? To let us know what you guys think it gets. That's the bottom of that poll. Alright, guys, we got 3 to 4 likes. Let's get those likes up there. My highest likes overall today and my 5 views on YouTube is 29. Top 2 views 99 and 113. And my mods 242. Essentially. Well, guys, here comes the 2-2. Here's the pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. As long as anybody's waiting for something to hit at or something to shoot at, there should not be anything strains on it. At least not quite. Well, guys, here's the pitch. That one's going to be a fly ball to center field. Racing back a little bit extra and makes it a satisfying but a fascinating catch. It makes the catch, guys, and that's the first out for the Nationals. Well, guys, here comes shortstop Trey Turner, number 7. Well, guys, Turner is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be a ball and no strike today. Keeps it inside, but outside in front of him. Keeps it in a good position. Well, guys, that's going to be 2 balls and no strike today. But other than that, guys, like I said, work was not too bad yesterday. Had some help. Well, guys, here comes the fly ball to right field. Gets under it. He also makes the catch defensively. And alright, guys, that's already the second out for the Nationals. Well, guys, here comes Luis Garcia, DH. Garcia's 1 for 2.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first.
Here we go, guys. Here's the pitch. That was going to be a strike and no ball for him.
That's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone.
I think I might be spending time with my family at Subway today. That's going to be the plan. Well, guys, that's going to be a fly ball to center, and that's going to be a base hit to center field. And that's a single for the Nationals. As runner goes on to first after a nice base hit. Alright guys, next up is Ryan Zimmerman. Here's the pitch. That was going to be a strike and no ball at the bottom. Alright guys, left fielder Ryan Zimmerman is 0 for 2 today, guys. Has a pop out and a ground out in the first 2 at-bats. Alright guys, runner on at first for 2 outs. Here comes the strike, here's the pitch. The ball is low, but that's going to be a wild pitch, but the ball will stay in front of him. That's going to be strike number 2 with no ball in hand. Stays by where it's at, keeps it under control, and tries to figure out what's happening. Okay guys, here's the pitch. It's going to be a ground ball to second. Throws at him at second. And the inning is over. Alright guys, Nationals leave 1, 4.5 in the books. Go to bottom of the 5th. No score. Game 1 in New York City. Keeps it right in front of him. Gives it right in hand. Gives it in a good chance and a good spot. And stays by where it could be. Now Chris Sales is actually doing pretty good too, guys. Not in, I mean, out of my mind, probably is in good position, and we're already in a good opportunity right now. But honestly, guys, I mean, Chris Sales has been doing pretty good ever since this past Thursday. I finally beat the crap out of who was it? The Time Empress for the first time. I finally got my strategy the way it was, and I finally beat the son of a bitch 2 nights ago. I'm like, it's about time. We've really got something that we could probably find, probably do. And I did that. All of us, guys. That was a good battle. A long battle, but it took a little while. A little more than a while to get something together. And like I said, it was good. It was really good, to be honest. Without question, guys, yes. It's like, if you're in a boss battle like her, for example, I don't think it's really that hard to fit. Honestly, guys, it's not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's really something to be bounced with. Or anything inside or outside. As long as you're in a battle. As long as you guys are in a battle and battling everything you've got. It's not that hard. But it's just been not enough problems as long as you know what you have to do. As long as you guys have plenty of healing, plenty of other stuff that anybody's looking to bring in. It's not that hard. But you always need somebody as your healer. That can heal somebody, heal your party, and have somebody that can do a lot of attacks. That's just what Love, Support, and Respect brings inside of that predicament. That's what it comes down to right now. And it really is. It's not too bad. But as 100% Christian, guys, thank God I don't have to deal with her right now. Whereas obviously, guys, I don't. But it's about time. I just decided to get her ass out of the way. Without question, guys. All I know is it took me enough tries, but I finally got something at risk. And took under control. Well, guys, that's going to be a strike and 2 balls. Stays refresh. Well, guys, on the 2-1. Here's the pitch by Souza. Now it's going to be a strike number 2 with 2 balls. As long as it's not a total whiff, guys, it's really not much extinct. Or anything that follows that's coming in the run. Well, guys, here comes the 2-2. Souza, we're going to bring something together. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Almost got something unique out of that today, guys, defensively. Well, guys, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Here's the pitch by Souza. Strikeout, got him. He said, "You're out. Get out of my field." And that's the second out for the Yankees. You know what I say, guys? You couldn't ask for any good strikeout pitch between any good innings. You guys can look at the soul track right here. Right here, pitch break is 5 inches. Spin rate, guys, a good spin rate. And that was actually almost 1470, guys. That's actually pretty good. Really good, to be honest. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a strike and no ball. As long as there's not any malfunction or anything. Alright, guys, with 1 strike.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
As long as that set's going to be downloading, it'll be the last thing to derail.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty
But,
proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy
I don't
to
know.
pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing
I don't think I'm going to try to have the empathy for it.
known as being hitter-friendly.
Alright, guys, 1-1. Here's the pitch by Souza. Keeps it in from the stretch. That one's going to be a pop-up way behind second. Gets out of it, makes the catch. And that's the last out of the inning. Alright, guys, 5 innings of play. We've got a top of the 6th. Game 1 in New York City. No score. You know what I say, guys? Better late than never. Alright, guys, top of the 6th, leading off for the Nationals. It's going to be right fielder Kyle Schwarber. Number 12. He's 1 for 1. Alright, guys, here's the pitch. That was going to be a strike and no ball in front of anywhere else on the plate. Alright, guys, with 1 strike, here's the pitch. That was going to be foul on the curveball today. That's 2 strikes and no ball. As long as there's not anything that's later or early. Strikeout, got him. Waited a little too long. And that is out number 1 for the Nationals. Waited a little too long to get something ahead of it or right in front of it. Whatever comes to anything for the facts. As long as you're not too quick. Well, guys, here's the pitch. 1 strike and no ball. Well, guys, next batter is Josh Bell, first baseman, number 19. Well, guys, Bell is 0 for 2. He has a fly out and a ground out in front of him. Well, guys, here's the pitch. It's going to be a ball and 1 strike for him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Alright, well, guys, here's the pitch. That was going to be a fly ball to deep right center field. Racing back, and it's gone. It's out of here. Solo homer for Josh Bell today, guys. Josh Bell, 6th home run of the season. Shoots a kaboom to deep right field. Racing back, it's gone. Goodbye. And was a kiss to the heavens. Amen. Nice work by Josh Bell. And it's 1-0 Nationals, guys. 6th home run of the season by Josh Bell. Boom goes the ball. Goodbye. And the fans are not happy, guys. But that is actually home run number 6 by Josh Bell. Holy cow. Well, guys, 1-0 Nationals. Game 1 in New York City. 1 out, top of the 6th. Gets a nice looking hit. Well, guys, next batter is second baseman, number 13, Starlin Castro. Well, guys, Castro is 0 for 2. With 1 strike, here's the pitch. Well, guys, that one's going to be a fly ball to left field. Gets the glove up, he makes the catch in time. Gets a nice defensive reaction. And that's out number 2 for the Nationals. Well, guys, next batter is Alex Avila, the catcher, number 6. He's 1 for 2.
First pitch on its way.
Well, guys, here's the pitch. That one's going to be a strike and no ball. Remember, guys, the ball has to be in front of the bat, or it's not going to go much of anywhere. As long as you pretty much get it right where the distance is, left to right, in the middle, or pretty much straight ahead. That's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. Remember, guys, I don't just love what I do. I just do it. My card has been pretty good. Lost point of respect is key as always, and anything that follows, guys, is really interesting.
Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count.
More of an opportunity to bring some together. Well, guys, here's the pitch. That's going to be strike number 2 with a 3rd ball. I got 3 and 2. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be a fly ball as well. Deep right center field. And it's gone. Alright guys, first home run of the season for Avila. Boom goes the ball, and it's out of here. So far guys, Avila gets a solo shot to deep right center field. Finally gets the first home run of the season, and gets a nice looking shot. And alright guys, and now it's 2-0 Nationals. Game 1 in New York City, top of the 6th, and has 2 outs. Look at that hit, guys, by Avila. It's gone. First home run of the season. And I know the fans, guys, are not too happy. 100% sure. Here's the pitch. It's going to be 1 strike and no ball. Alright, guys, next batter is third baseman number 8 himself, Carter Kaboom. Alright, guys, Kaboom is 1 for 2. Alright, guys, with 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That was going to be a ground ball to first. Gets the glove in time. Steps onto the plate, and he'll get him. And the inning is over. Alright guys, we go to bottom of the 6th inning. Game 1 in New York City. With love, support, and respect. The score is Nationals 2, Yankees nothing. So I guess the fans are not scratching their heads off or anything. Which is actually not much to consume. Alright guys, from the stretch, here's the pitch by Souza. That was going to be a ball and no strike. I'm going to go ahead and bring something else here. I'll go back to search bar on my phone in a second. Alright guys, here's the pitch by Souza. That was going to be a foul to right. That was going to be strike number 1. There we go. But like I gotta say guys, West Side Story, I've heard that was a good movie. A good romantic and dancing movie. Pretty much a singing movie too. What we all know guys, the first time West Side Story was out was back in 1961. My ass was not even born. Bear was not even born. My opponent was not even born. Between that, but 9 times out of 10, the movie itself is really good from what I've heard. That's a good positive thing. Well guys, here's the pitch by Souza. That was going to be strike 2 and 3 balls. Keeps the strength moving. Gets a nice outlook. Well guys, here we go. Pitch for the full count by Souza. Ball 4. Souza gives up the walk. He gives up the walk as he walks number 29, guys, for the 19-12 Yankees. Any of that is not looking to press anything for it. Obviously, guys, until now, probably not. Alright, guys, here's the pitch by Souza. That was going to be a ball and no strike for him. That will be next batter, guys, Hicks. With 1 ball, here's the pitch. That one, guys, is going to be a fly ball to right field. Gets the glove up, makes the catch in time. That's to right field. And that is out number 1, guys, for the Yankees.
And now, DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes last time up.
Well, guys, here comes DJ LeMahieu. He struck out twice, he's 0 for 2. Well, guys, here's the pitch by Souza. That's going to be a ball and no strike for him, especially for him. Alright guys, with 1 ball, here's the pitch by Souza. That one's going to be foul on the cut. It's going to be a strike and 1 ball. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch by Souza. That one's going to be, guys, a foul to right. Looks like it's going to be a blowout shot. But that's going to be 1 and 2. Alright guys, here we go. Here's the pitch by Souza. 2 balls and 2 strikes in front of the ball. That's going to be 2 and 2. Alright guys, 2 and 2, here's the pitch. Foul on a fastball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That a 2-2, here's the pitch by Souza. Strikeout, demanded it, got him. And that's the second out, guys, for the Yankees. And the runner is at first base, as a matter of fact. As any pitcher's looking to get out of the inning and put somebody else, go for it, seems. It's going to be very shortly. Alright guys, here's the next batter. Here's the pitch by Souza. Runner on at first with 2 outs. 2 outs so far. And the meet and greet, guys, is right fielder Aaron Zudds. He struck out twice, he's 0 for 2. Number 99. Alright guys, with one ball, here's the Pets. It's going to be 2 balls and no strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead.
But we still have that more as good as we can. But guys, here's the Pets. It's going to be foul at home base. It's going to be a strike and 2 balls for him. Well guys, 2-1. Here's the Pets. 3 balls and 1 strike to the left.
So he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
It does not like the reaction. Well guys, here's the Pets. That one's going to be foul at home base on the change up. 3-2. Alright guys, 3-2 offering. Here's the Pets by Souza. That one's going to be a fly ball to center field. And I think it might be it for Souza this morning, guys. He picks it up, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Alright guys, 6 innings of play. Go to top of the 7th. Game 1 in New York City today. A lot of support and respect. The score is Nationals 2, Yankees nothing. Alright guys, pitching next for the 19-12 Yankees today. His name is Chad Green, guys, Chad Green. 7th game appearance, that's 1 save. And leading off first, guys, for the Nationals will be Victor Robles. He's 0 for 2. Alright guys, here we go, first pitch. And here's the pitch. That's going to be a strike and no ball. Keep this heart pumping. Well, I know those two are going to be meeting or something like that. But if you guys can look at the comparisons between West Side Story back in 1961 to this year, it was recently 60 years in the making. It's thanks to the one and only man, the one and only Steven Spielberg. He does a hell of a job with any movie he writes, and pretty much does any music movie that he wants, any movies he wants, as long as it keeps him more under control. And like I said, he does a good job. Same with J.J. Abrams, Rian Johnson, the director of Star Wars, or you guys can look at other good people. They actually do a pretty good job for any movies that they do, so on and so forth. Alright guys, strikeout, got him.
That swing tells me
that is a strikeout, guys, and that's the first out for the Nationals.
That wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach.
Off the Kaysen, kind of like side rotation. Does not like anything else combined. And obviously, guys, I don't think it's really not much of a measure. But guys, here goes the next batter, Trey Turner. Alright guys, shortstop Trey Turner is 0 for 3 today, guys. 0 for 3. He does have a flyout in the 5th inning. Alright guys, with one ball. Here's the pitch. It's going to be swung a little too high. That's 1 strike and 1 ball. I don't think any of the batters between any good team likes the ball that they're swinging at. But I think any batter would like to have that one. That was going to be a foul to right. That's going to be 2 strikes and 1 ball. Well, guys, on the 1-2, here's the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the left side of it. Keeps it right in front. Waits for his bat and also waits for his pitch. Well, guys, here's the pitch. A pause in the chat with lots of support and respect. And as always, guys, now it's his power. We search the other website in a minute. Here's the pitch. Tech swings. That's a strikeout. He did get him out, guys. And that's a big strikeout. And that one, guys, is out number 2. Ow. Well, guys, next up is Luis Garcia, DH. He's 2 for 3, has a double and a single today. Well, guys, from the stretch, here's the pitch. It's going to be a strike and no ball for him.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job.
Keeps it in right in a good stance and good distance. Here's the pitch. Well, guys, that's going to be the end of the inning. That's ground ball to second. Picks it up, throws to first defensively, and that'll be it for him. The inning is over.
top 2-0.
Alright guys, we go to bottom of the 7th inning, game 1 in New York City. With love, support, and respect as always in this group. The score is Nationals 2, Yankees nothing. And there will be a new pitcher coming in now. Alright guys, next pitcher will be coming in shortly, and it will be coming in very shortly. Alright guys, pitching defensively. Next for the 16 and 14 Nationals guys will be number 33, Rain Harper. Alright guys, 9th game appearance for Harper. That's 1 save with a 87 earned average. Alright guys, here we go. First pitch by Harper with the pitch, and that's 1 strike and no ball. As long as he keeps it in front of him, anybody in front doesn't have no destruction or anything futile. I don't think so. Well guys, with 1 strike, here's the pitch. It's going to be foul to left, 2 strikes and no ball. Let's look at other good archives real quick. I'm not sure if the new one's going to be out yet. But it's already doing the sell. Well guys, for 2 strikes, here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes a bit up top for you guys. Well guys, on a 1-2. Here's the pitch by Harper. Strikeout, did he get him? Yes he did guys, and that's the first out for the Yankees. On that strikeout. Well, you couldn't ask guys what kind of batter that could really swing something instead of being striking out. But 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, you look at a bat and pretty much striking out. If you're not getting the ball, you pretty much should be swinging through or swinging through the fences. Well, whatever happens. Well, I got 6 batters, number 59, first baseman Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2. I got with 1 strike. Here's the pitch by Harper. It's going to be a foul at home base. 2 strikes and no ball. But it all depends. Well, guys, here's the pitch. It's going to be a foul to right. 2 strikes and no ball. If you guys want to shout out, let me know in the live chat. I'd just do it. With love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. Probably awesome commentator. Alright guys, here's the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right on the upper left corner today. Just waiting for its chance. Alright guys, here's the pitch by Harper. Another full count guys. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tries to wait and tries to get anything under control. I'm pretty sure. Well guys, Harper from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And Koff from third base makes a nice catch defensively. And that's out number 2 guys for the Yankees. Oh my goodness. Well guys, next batter is Chicago Stan, number 27. Stan's 0 for 2 and he has struck out twice. Guys, here's the pitch by Harper. Let me guys, my highest spots today in my 5 years on YouTube. Like I said guys, my content's been pretty good. Popularity's been pretty good for us. With a lot of support and respect. Also guys, by staying positive and loyal. And that's the best way we can fit in through Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg. But guys, here's the pitch. That was going to be foul on it. Change up to right. 2 strikes and no ball. Well guys, another 0-2. Here's the pitch. 1 and 2. Does get a ball in front of him. But many pitcher will not like it. Well guys, 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. Strikeout, got him, end of the inning. He strikes him out, guys, and the inning is over. Well, guys, 7 innings of play. We're going to top of the 8th, game 1 in New York City. The score is Nationals 2, Yankees nothing. And there will be a new pitcher coming in, guys. Pitching next for the 19 and 12 Yankees today, guys, is Dustin Wilson, number 34. Well, guys, Wilson's 7th game appearance. And leading off first, guys, for the Nationals will be number 11, guys, left fielder, Ryan Zimmerman. Alright, guys, Zimmerman's 0 for 3. He's grounded out in the 5th inning. That's like, if anybody's going to make a swing of the bat, you look at any baseball player like, for example, Ryan Zimmerman, or anybody else that's lefty or righty. You always want to hold yourself Well, if now it's just one hand on the bat, but two hands. One on the middle, and then one on the bottom. Okay, guys, here's the pitch. That's where you're going to be able to swing something. So that's actually been happening 100% of the time.
Because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Any hits are pretty much looking to develop or waiting to take on a good pitcher for a change. Whatever comes to the balance. Well, guys, 2-1. Here's the pitch. That was going to be a fly ball to left field. Gets under it. Defensively makes the catch in time. Gets a nice opportunity. And that's one out for the Nationals. Well, we should be okay. I don't think there's going to be any other under consideration for anything. But either way, it's really never a problem or never the case. Depending if that's something different or something normal. Right, guys, that's going to be a ball and no strike. And the next batter, guys, is Kyle Schwarber. Right, guys, with one ball, here's the pitch. That was going to be a strike and one ball. Anybody's looking to hit anything as long as they have a good enough experience. As long as they can infiltrate and put it right in front. That one's going to be 2 strikes and 1 ball, guys. Well, guys, from the stretch, here's the pitch. That was going to be a fly ball to deep right center field. Racing back, and it is gone. Who said anything about a strikeout, guys? Schwarber did not get that one. And that's going to be a home run by Schwarber to right field. And every 1 to 2 days a week, guys, for baseball, that is actually hit number 9. 9th home run of the season. Gets a nice job at the bottom. And good opportunity. Alright, guys, the score is 3-0 Nationals. Game 1 in New York City. And I already know, guys, the fans in any hometown stadium is not happy. I mean, anybody shouldn't. Especially how any team is looking right now at this point. Well, guys, here's the pitch. Next batter is Josh Bell.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Well, guys, Josh Bell is 1 for 3 first baseman. Former Pirate. He had a homer in the 6th inning. Comes inside the balance. Well, guys, here's the pitch. That was going to be a foul to right. And that was going to be, guys, a strike in the ball. Alright, guys, 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike in front. Keeps the side pumping. And saves whatever it should be. Minutes, hours, seconds. Whatever else it could really be added normally. Well, guys, that's going to be a pop-up in the foul territory to right. Right next to first base. Makes the catch. On the defensive side. And that's out number 2 for the Nationals. Alright, guys, next up is second baseman Starlin Castro. Guys, Castro is 0 for 3. Sets the target, and here's the pitch. It's going to be a strike at the middle. Bottom middle at this point. Alright, guys, a strike. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be 2 strikes and no ball. Anybody was trying to swing for the fences a little bit. But, you know, 9 times out of 10, it's always patient and pretty much anything that comes normal to come around with. Alright, guys, that's going to be a fly ball to left field. That's going to end the inning. Gets under it, makes the catch. And a good size, a good stance. And the inning is over. You guys can get a sharp look at Kyle Schwarber's 9th home run of the season. Kaboom goes the ball. And it flies out of here. Alright, guys, game 1 in New York City. Alright, guys, next up, bottom of the 8th for the Yankees is number 66, Kyle Hicks. Koska or Kosia. He's 0 for 2. Alright, guys, here's the pitch by Harper. That was going to be a strike and no ball.
You need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Well, we are hanging in there as good as we can today. Alright, guys, that's going to be a foul on a slider. 2 strikes and no ball. Alright, guys, with 2 strikes, Harper, we're going to make something big happen. Strikeout corner, got him. And that, guys, is going to be a one out for the Yankees. So, like, any team that's looking to wake up or whatever else has to be brought to any big attention. or anything unorthodox.
So now
Well, guys, here's the pitch by Harper. That will also be a strike as well, guys, but no ball.
Gotta find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not.
Well, guys, with one strike, here comes another pitch by Harper. One strike and one ball. Not much on occasion, but you know, as long as anybody's waiting for their chance. Well, guys, that's strike number 2 and has a ball added. Well, guys, 1 and 2. Here's the pitch by Harper. Strikeout, got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. And that's out number 2, guys, for the Yankees. In any home stadium. Oh my goodness. You know what they say, guys, with 2 outs for anywhere to hit it, they actually call it back-to-back strikeouts. It's like, here's a strikeout, and here's another strikeout. Anything that follows. Well, guys, next up is third baseman Zio Yosila, number 29. Well, guys, on the stat sheet today, Yosila is 1 for 2. He does have a single in the third inning so far. Well, guys, here's the pitch by Harper. That one's going to be a ball and no strikeout at the very bottom. But not too much to catch a lookout. Catch a lookout or anything that's going inside the zone. Or anybody else trying to get something to increase. Whatever needs to be brought behind the plate or in front of the plate. Well, guys, here's the pitch by Harper. That one's going to be a foul to left. Left a strike and a ball. 1 and 1. Here's the pitch by Harper. Strike number 2 and a ball. That one, guys, is going to be authorized as 1 and 2.
Just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
So I guess it's actually in a developed order. Well, guys, 1 and 2. Harper, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get this guy. That's gonna be a foul on a changeup. 1 and 2. Well, guys, 1 and 2. Here's the pitch offering by him. 2 strikes and 2 balls.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles.
And guys, is there any results that anything wants to be spot in or spot on? Well, guys, 2 and 2. Here's the pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. As long as it's more prepared, or anything else that needs to be staying right where it's at. Well, guys, 3 and 2. Here's the pitch by Harper. Foul on a fastball. 2 strikes and 3 balls. Well, guys, 3 and 2. Another pitch by Harper. That's going to be a ground ball to right. That's what Andy Inning picks it up in time. Throws the first to number 19. Defensively, and the inning is over. Alright, guys can clap your hands a little bit. Get up and stretch. Get a drink. As we go to the top of the 9th inning, guys. Game 1 in New York City. Love, support, and respect. Alright, guys, second game appearance. Pitching next for the 19 and 12 Yankees. His name is, guys, number 56, Darren O'Day. Second game appearance. He only has 2 strikeouts. And leading off next for the Nationals, guys, number 6, Alex Avila. He's 2 for 3. As long as it comes to a peaceful entrance, or anything that's more of a good opportunity, if we will. Alright, guys, sets the target. 1 strike, here's the pitch. That was going to be a ball and 1 strike. That one, guys, is on a fastball to left field. I mean, on the left. Once again, sets the target. 1 and 1. Here's the pitch. That's going to be kind of like a changeup, but that will still count as a strike. That one, guys, is 1 ball and 2 strikes ahead. Alright, guys. Once again, sets the target. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the left. But it's not all so much, guys, between offensiveness and defense. As long as you have the good stuff ahead. Guys, here comes another pitch. That one's going to be foul to left. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's kind of like a mini count or something, but not too much. Guys, here comes another hit. Strikeout, slider, got him. And that's out number 1, guys, for the Nationals. Now, I, for one, guys, I actually have not seeing the new trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. But I did watch a little bit from the closer maintenance at Walmart last night. And to be honest, I think the second one with Ben Schwartz and Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman's going to be pretty good. But having to deal with the fact that for the first time they're officially bringing Tails and Knuckles, because I think it's going to be a pretty good treat. And what all of us can think involving guys the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I think it's going to be interesting. Like any other Sonic game, or after what happened in the very first Sonic movie. I've watched some of it, but I haven't watched the rest. Well, guys, here comes the next pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
All right, guys, sets the target. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. It's going to be strike number 2. Remember, guys, if the bat is in front of you, if you're trying to get a little something better, or anything that's inside the zone, outside the zone probably won't cover it.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
All right, guys, check swing, slider, strikeout chance, and he will get him. That player, guys, was caught a kaboom. He was hitless, and that was the second out, guys, by the Nationals. Well, guys, next up is Victor Robles. I think he's hitless as well. Well, guys, sets the target. Here's the pitch by Ode. It's going to be a strike and no ball.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, The Art of Pitching.
Depends if there's anything else going forward here today in the after party. Well, guys, here's the pitch by Ode. 1 ball and 1 strike. The slaughter was actually not too far. Not too much further. Alright, guys, 1 and 1. A ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a foul to right field. Just like the 1 ball.
Right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Alright, guys, 1 and 2. Here's the pitch by Ode.
Looking to set down the side on strike.
Strikeout, got him. Suit him away, guys. And the side is retired. Alright, guys, we got the bottom of the 9th. Game 1 in New York City. With lots of respect. Get up and stretch, guys. The score is Nationals 3, Yankees nothing. And there will be a new pitcher coming in. Now that we think about it, guys. And it will be very shortly. Alright, guys. Pitching next for the 16 and 14 Nationals today will be Brad Hand, number 52. Alright, guys, here we go. First pitch by Hand. We're going to put this game away today. That's going to be a strike to start out with no ball. They have anything in a good category and also in a good spot. Well, guys, here's the pitch. That was going to be 2 strikes and no ball. Well, guys, pick up 3 to 4 likes. Get those likes up there for me. I'll be awesome commentator with love, support, and respect. Remember, guys, my highest likes is 29. Top to be is 99 and 113. And also, guys, my highest mods today from your awesome commentator is 242. I don't just love what I do, guys. I am just that damn good. I just do it. But yeah, the gaming schedule has been doing pretty good. So that's a wonderful thing. Like, guys, makes the catch from center. That's the first out for the Yankees. Anybody's looking to get something back on the board, but I know somebody is willing to, or waiting not to show up or something. Whatever the opinion would be, or any honest comments it would be. Well, guys, here comes second baseman DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 3. Well, guys, here's the pitch by Hand. That one's going to be a ball and no strike. Well, guys, with 1 ball, here's the pitch. That one's going to be a ground ball to short, and it'll probably, one of the players will finally get something. That's going to be a base hit to mid-right. And that one, guys, is a single for the Yankees. Oh, my goodness.
He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said,
Alright, guys. Here's the Pitts.
Into the box, Aaron Judge.
That was going to be a foul to home base. That will be a strike and no ball. Alright, guys. Next batter is number 99 today, Aaron Judge. Alright, guys. Judge is 0 for 3. Fly on 6. Right around at first with an out. With 1 strike. Here's the pitch by hand. 1 ball and 1 strike. Stays in the system, but it does not level anything above average or anything that's below it. Below beyond at this point. Alright, guys, 1 and 1. Here's the pitch. That was going to be 2 strikes and 1 ball.
Hey, that was a nasty.
Trying to grasp for error, some guys. Alright, guys, here's the pitch. Strikeout. Got him. Right hand gets him. And that's out number 2, guys, for the Yankees. As a runner is... Sorry, the Yankees are down with 1 final out. As long as you have a great looking pitcher, guys, that has a great performance, that's all you need. Alright, guys, here we go. Here's the pitch by hand. That was going to be a strike and no ball. Alright, guys, a pause in the chat. Last chance for the Yankees. And here comes DH number 25, Gabriel Torres. It's 1 for 3. Right around at first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch by hand. Strike number 2 with no ball. And the Yankees are down with 1 last strike. Okay, guys, hand from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That was going to be a ground ball to right. Picks it up, gives it, and got him! And the Nationals take Game 1 away from the Yankees inside the Bronx in New York City. As the Nationals got the only few runs today. Look at that one more time. Yeah, guys, it was all Nationals today. Look at that. As the Nationals are now 17 and 14, sending the Yankees home to 19 and 13. With a couple of good things out of it. And keeps it good and traditional. Well, alright. Good way to start, guys. Alright, guys, let's get this over with real quick. Game 1 in New York City in the books. Only winning by 3 runs only. Only having the 3 runs in Game 1 in New York City today, guys. For the 17 and 14 Nationals, Alex Avila was 2-4, had his first home run today, had a double and an RBI. Todd Schwarber got his 9th home run today, guys, as well. He was 2 for 3. Josh Bell also had a home run. It was actually home run number 6 for Josh Bell. Luis Garcia had a double, 2 for 4. Good performance to be added, and nice work. Alright, guys, for the 19 and 13 Yankees, Aaron Hicks had a double, 1 for 4. Zeo Yosila had a walk and a strikeout. Gabriel Torres had a strikeout, 1 for 4. And Luke Ford could not get a damn thing to hit at. He was also, guys, 0 for 3. What a strikeout. But, guys, Nationals take this 3-0. He hits no errors, 4 hits, and 1 error. Game 1 in New York City in the books by 4 hits. Alright, guys, so far today, the Nationals are now 17 and 14. Sending the Nationals home to 19 and 13. So the Nationals are back in the winning column for now. Whatever happens next. Alright, guys, we're going to simulate that. The next time you guys will see baseball is going to be this coming Tuesday. Tuesday morning, guys. So yeah, Tuesday morning, baseball will be back by then. Next Saturday, no. I don't think you guys are getting baseball next Saturday because, I have to work back-to-back to the 11th for next weekend. And that would be Saturday of next week and Sunday of next week as well. So I don't think I'm going to have any absolute time for baseball. But, I don't know, we might be able to add something to it. But we're actually not at the next 2 yet. But I will acknowledge you guys and see what happens. I will see. Alright, guys, until Tuesday morning, it's going to be Game 2 in Detroit. It's going to be, guys, the 20 and 13 Tigers hosting the 14 and 19 Twins. Now in Game 2 in Detroit, guys, for Tuesday morning, with love, support, and respect from your awesome commentator, the starting pitcher for the 20 and 13 Tigers, guys, looking for win number 3. It's going to be, guys, Joey Wentz. Joey Wentz For Tuesday morning, guys, he's actually 1-1. 40 strikeouts with a 3.19 earned average. And on the mound, guys, for the 14-19 Tigers, Game 2 in Detroit for this Tuesday, will be Michael Pina. Alright, guys, Pina has a win-loss record of 2-2, 36 strikeouts for 3.00 around average. And as far as the other teams go, we'll make this quick. Alright, guys, we've got the Rockies at the Cardinals for Tuesday morning, but between most of the park guys in St. Louis. So let's see, it's going to be Gumber 2-3 with a 6.23 around average versus Martinez, but 3.34 around average. One in the books so far today. Alright, guys, we've got the Pirates at the Cubs in Chicago for Tuesday. Alright, guys, Cole 0-4 with a 5.50 around average versus Zach Davies on the mound for the Cubs with a 4.21 around average. We also have, guys, the swinging A's, the Oakland Athletics, hosting the next team, and that is the Tampa Bay Rays in Oakland. Alright, guys, Brandon McKay, 3-1 with a 3.75 around average versus Blackburn with a 2.79 around average today. And that one, guys, is only kind of like still a double digit. But it's only like, not 95, but 96 in the first three. We also have the Dodgers at the Angels for Tuesday morning as well. And so we have good pitching matchup too, guys, that I don't think anybody else wants to miss or have a hell of a showing between it. As you guys can see, it's going to be Jose Reyes. It was 4-0, having an awesome season so far. Also has, also guys, the Erwan Davids for Reyes on the mound for the Dodgers. He is 4-0 with a 1.51 around average versus Canning. Canning is also having a pretty good season so far on 1 to 2 days a week for baseball. Now, Canning's record, guys, is 5-1 with a 3.31 around average. Any pitcher that has a good around average and has a good win-loss record added too. Whatever it shapes up to be, that should be a good one in the first four. Alright, guys, we also have the Padres at the Giants and San Francisco. Alright, guys, Matt Clevinger, 1-1 of a 5.35 around average versus Webb. Only by 79 between the trailing or the average like. Alright, guys, Webb also has a 4.66 around average in the first 5 at state. And good detail. Alright, guys, we also have the Reds visiting the Indians, the rival teams. Alright, guys, Castillo 1-2 with a 3.24 around average. He will be facing, guys, Zach Plesac this Tuesday morning. Well, guys, Plesac also has a 2.70 around average, having a bit more of an average season between the other statistics. And the first 6 added, and good statistics and good stats. Well, guys, we also have the Brewers at the Marlins in Miami. Alright, guys, Hauser 2-2 with a 4.96 around average versus Alcantara with a 1.31 around average. I don't think there's going to be any bad blood between any good pitchers. As long as it gets its strikes, gets its strikeouts, and whatnot. It'll be competitive towards the end, and pretty much good stuff towards the time being. Alright, guys, we also have a rival matchup as well. As you guys see, we've got the Orioles hosting the Red Sox in Baltimore. Alright, guys, Red Sox 1-0 with a 5.52 around average versus Aiken. 0-4 win-loss record on the mound for the Orioles, guys. Also has a 6.91 around average. I'm not sure what the number comparison is. Probably won't mention that one. But keeps it sip-saped and a good result and also good stuff in place. Alright, guys, we also have the Mariners at the Rangers in Texas. Alright, guys, Sadler 2-3 with a 5.18 around average versus Lyles. Only by 5, guys, but average record otherwise. Either way, with a 5.23 around average. Only by 5. Keeps it close, but good enough to see it. Alright, guys, we also have the White Sox at the Royals in Kansas City. Alright, guys, Kutzel 2-2 with a 6.28 around average versus Keller with a 2.18 around average. And that's only by fucking 410. 410, guys. Not 420 or 430, 410. As long as what's pitcher has a pretty good average and has a good performance, pretty much will have that opportunity to have the aggressiveness on their side. Alright guys, we also have the Blue Jays at the Astros in Houston. Ray 1-2. Ray 5.52 around average. Versus Lance McCullers, guys. Lance McCullers Jr. with a 7.28 around average. As long as it's not under any aggressiveness, keeps it in a good place. Alright guys, we also have the Mets hosting the D-backs in New York City. Alright guys, Weaver 2-2 with a 4.13 around average. Versus Carrasco with a 4.24 around average. And last but not least, guys, we'll get this over with real quick. We got the Braves hosting the Phillies for Tuesday, guys, in the morning. And it's going to be in Atlanta. Vasquez 3-1 for 2.78 around average. Versus Fried. Well, guys, Fried with a 1.64 around average overall. Well, guys, the Tigers, actually the Nationals are 17-14. Tigers 20-13 right now, going in for Tuesday morning. But the next time I'm gonna be doing quick counts, guys, is gonna be, well, I'm not sure when baseball will be next after this Tuesday. I don't think it's gonna be next Saturday because I have to work 2 to 11 back to back. So it all depends. But I will let you guys know whatever happens from here or from there. But alright guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me this morning. Only for this morning, but I should be back this afternoon for a new episode of Deathloop. Same time, same channel, with love, support, and respect. You guys receive new episodes of Deathloop every Saturday and Sundays. I was sort of thinking, guys, Deathloop should have won, or Resident Quick Rift Apart would have won the son of a bitch for Game of the Year. That would have won right there, but I do have to give a little bit more credit for It Takes Two. Never played it, but I have heard some good things about it, though. So, I don't know if it's for PlayStation. Not 100% service for Microsoft, but could be any of them for sure, or only for Nintendo Switch, and also for Steam. But other than that, if you guys want to catch more MLB 21, next stream for baseball probably will not be until Tuesday. But other than that, if you guys have a Twitter, with love, support, and respect today, guys, to Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg, where we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube, and checking out our channel descriptions. 9 times out of 10, guys, what we'll find is a new group, a new friends, and new family members that has good eligible content, good popularity, and knowing a little bit about ourselves. Whatever we can really bring. Anything that follows the results that people want to know about your channel and know a little bit more about yourself. I'm not going to ask the same thing for you guys. Whatever comes down to it. But other than that, guys, if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter. As the awesome commentator, Zach Dawson, 824-65600. Those are my numbers, guys, 824-65600. You guys can tell me also your first and last name information on Twitter, too, guys. Whatever you guys can follow, with love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power, we can always film requests anytime we want on Twitter. But you guys can let me know if any of us deserve to be followed or not. I'll let you guys know anytime. But I'm not that hard to find, guys, so it's probably not anybody else to be impatient, but more positive and loyal. But it all depends. Like I said, guys, I've been on Twitter for 3 years, YouTube 5 years combined, of a total of 8 years. But on that, guys, my numbers on Twitter are 824-65600. If you guys, and also, guys, if you guys have a Reddit, don't request me as the awesome commentator Zach Dawson. The only person I have on Reddit is, despite the fact, different between that and Twitter. But other than that, guys, can check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays. I love this guy. He's awesome. He's trustworthy. I call him the awesome commentator. That's what Running Egg calls me, guys. Running Egg is almost 24/7. And my sweet, loving, caring, awesome commentator herself, guys, and that's Sonny's Getaway. She goes live every Monday through Saturdays, as a matter of fact. But alright, guys, from your awesome commentator, with love, support, and respect, we watch videos in full. You guys can like them, support, comment in full. And you guys like, support, comment. And you guys can also share me out, tweet me out on Twitter and Reddit. And you guys can vote Atlanta 33 and the Red Zimmerman at 14. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna get my ass to sour right now. I should be back this afternoon for Deathloop, but it all depends on tomorrow night too. I'm not sure what my love and I are going to be doing for that, but I won't see you guys when I won't tell you guys what's going on when we have the time and give you guys a heads up on it. But alright, guys, you guys have a good morning. I want to say thank you, Hadley family, Vox, for coming in. Best of luck to you, my man. Love, support, and respect is key. And also, guys, now is power. Alright, guys, you guys have a good morning. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. With love, support, and respect. I'll see you guys this afternoon, if not, tomorrow night for Deathloop. Same time, same channel. And until then, love, support, and respect is key. You guys have a good morning, and I will see you guys in